for tonight, which is in modern Hebrew poetry, presented by Professor Stephen Katz of the Department of Near Eastern Languages and Cultures.
Thank you very much. I've been doing this with Professor Statkiewicz for more years than I care to think about. And I never actually said anything about this, but I certainly want to express mine, and I think we could all express our appreciation. This is a program that has been going on for many years to enrich our student bodies in knowledge as well as appreciation of literature in live performance. And due to Professor Statkiewicz's religious perseverance for so much time and for so much energy over time, the program goes on. So I want to thank you very much, Suzanne. This is wonderful. I teach modern literature most of the time, so I figured I might as well stick to that for the reading. Thematically, I want to focus on something that we can all appreciate. I remember when as a kid I had to learn English. I found it to be so easy compared to Hebrew. No problems with gender, conjugation was very easy, agreements did not exist. It was a breeze by comparison. So I went and found a number of poems. I posted more of them than I will read tonight, and if we are lucky, maybe we can still get something activated on the internet. Otherwise, you'll just have to listen to me for longer. The poems all revolve around the issue of the Hebrew language and its grammar. Some of you can appreciate this, I think, quite a lot. Hebrew being Arabic light, you can appreciate it even more. The first poem I want to read is by the second half of the century poet Yona Wallach. She is considered to be one of the leading luminaries of the modernist trend in Israel. She passed away, unfortunately, too young. It is called Hebrew, and I'll follow the model set before me. I'll read part in English, and then its part equivalent in Hebrew, and then go back, and so on. And this is called Hebrew, composed roughly in the 1970s. I don't have a publication date. English has all possibilities for gender. Every I, in actuality, is every possibility of sex. And every you, feminine, is you, masculine. And every I is sexless. And there's no difference between you, feminine, and you, masculine. And all things are this. Not a man or masculine, not a woman, feminine. You don't have to think before relating to sex in Hebrew. בשמות מין יש לאנגלית כל האפשרויות. כל אני בפועל הוא כל אפשרות במין. וכל את היא אתה, וכל אני הוא בלי מין. ואין הבדל בין את ואתה. וכל הדברים הם זה, לא איש, לא אישה. לא צריך לחשוב לפני שמתייחסים למין. Hebrew is a sex maniac. Hebrew discriminates for bad or good, is grievous, gives privileges with an account longer than the exile. In the plural they, masculine, have the right of way, with great subtlety and secrecy. In the singular changes, chances are equal, masculine or feminine. Who says all hope is lost? עברית היא סקס מניאקית. עברית מפלה לרעה או לטובה, מפרגנת, נותנת פריבילגיות עם חשבון ארוך מהגלות, ברבים יש זכות קדימה להם, עם הרבה דקות וסוד כמוס, ביחיד הסיכויים שווים, מי אומר שכלו כל הקיצים? Hebrew is a sex maniac, wants to know who's speaking, almost a vision, almost a picture, what's forbidden in the whole Torah, at least to see the sex. עברית היא סקס מניאקית, רוצה לדעת מי מדבר, כמעט מראה, כמעט תמונה, מה שאסור בכל התורה, לפחות לראות את המין. Hebrew peeks through the keyhole, like me at your mother and you, when you both were bathing, then in the shack. Your mother has large buttocks, but I never stopped thinking the days passed like vanishing ink. You feminine remained a thin and soapy girl. Afterwards, you both sealed all the holes, sealed all the cracks. Hebrew peeks at you, feminine singular, from the keyhole. The language sees you naked. My father didn't permit me to look. He turned his back when he pissed. I never really had a good look at him. He always hid the sex, the way the plural conjugation hides a woman, namely the feminine. Like a crowd is male in conjugations, like word is male and female. Milah is feminine, but the plural is milim. Looks like masculine. There's nothing like those sweet things. Hebrew is a woman bathing. Hebrew is a clean Bathsheba. Hebrew is a craving that doesn't cut out. She has small dimples and birthmarks. As she grows up, she gets prettier. Her judgment is sometimes prehistoric. Such a neurosis is for the best. Tell me the masculine, tell me the feminine. העברית מציצה מבעד לחור המרעול, כמוני לאמא שלך ולך, כשהייתן מתרחצות אז בצריף לאמך היה תחת גדול. אבל אף פעם לא הפסקתי לחשוב, הימים עברו כחלוף התושים, נשארת ילדה רזה ומסובנת, אחר כך סתמתנת כל החורים, סתמתנת כל הפרצות. העברית מציצה לך מחור המנעול, השפה רואה אותך ערומה. אבי לא הרשה לי לראות, הוא סובב את גבו כשהשתין. אף פעם לא ראיתי אותו טוב ממש. תמיד הוא החביא את המין, כמו שרבים מחביא אישה, כמו שקהל הוא זכר בגופים, כמו שמילה היא זכר ונקבה. אין כמו אלו דברים מתוקים. העברית היא אישה מתרחצת, העברית היא בת שבע נקייה, העברית היא פסל שלא פוסל, יש לה נקודות חן קטנות וסימני לידה. ככל שהיא מתבגרת היא יותר יפה. השיפוט שלה הוא פרה-היסטורי לפעמים, נורוזה כזאת היא לטובה. תגיד לי בזכר, תגיד לי בנקבה. The poem goes on for as long as I've read it for you, so I'll skip the rest. You get the idea. And there's quite a lot of nuance in there. Yona Wallach was known for pushing many buttons and many envelopes when it comes to gender, and she exhibits it also in this. The poet Yehuda Amichai is considered to be the foremost poet of the state of Israel. He passed away a few years ago. And he preoccupied himself in writing on many themes, giving a little bit of attention to the Hebrew language as well. This poem is not available in translation as far as I know. Nobody could translate it, I imagine. And what I tried to do is probably a rather pathetic attempt at it. It deals with the verb conjunction structures, the Binyanim, that so characterize Semitic languages and give our students so many headaches and so many nightmares. So here's the here's the English, and I'll then read the Hebrew. Binyanim Conjugation Sonnet, and it is a sonnet. To write, to drink, to die, that's the column. Then you're a pa'ul already, a participle, beloved, inscribed, till they make you, then you're passive. You're created, are broken, are complete, are found, and again. Your deeds become so enhanced till you reach the piel. Play, speak, shatter. The world of actions will be so confounded. Was acted upon, was shattered, was gathered relentlessly. You're causing, others are doing, and again being caused miraculously. Overseeing and being overseen, exciting, being excited. Only at the very end, you return to yourself, to become cleared up, whispered about. All is returned, in hitpa'el, and folding up until it's all done. Sonnet Binyanim, לכתוב, לשתות, למות, וזה הקל. וכבר אתה פעול, אהוב, כתוב. עד שעושים אותך, אתה נפעל, נברא, נשבר, נגמר, נמצא, ושוב. עלילותיך מתחזקות כל כך עד לפיל, נגן, דבר, שבר, עולם המעשים כה יסובך, פועל, שובר, קובץ, בלי חוזר. אתה מפעיל, האחרים עושים, ושוב מופעל בחילופי ניסים, משגיח ומושגח, מלהיב, מולהב, ורק בסוף אתה חוזר אל עצמך, ומתברר ומתחלש, הכל מוחזר, והתפעל והתקפל עד שנגמר. I still have time? A poem I wanted to share as well as to show, and I guess I will not be able to show, is actually something that has been set to music lyrically and has been performed. It is a playful imitation of the language spoken by foreigners. So that the result is problems that most of our students exhibit in the first semester, second semester, and although we hope not beyond, they certainly can do it also into the third and fourth year. And that is matters of agreement and conjugation, gender and past tense versus present tense and future tense. It all gets mixed up. So what I tried to do, and I prepared a translation for us, is to retain it by imitating the phenomenon in English. So please forgive me for insulting the English language. The words for this poem song are by Dan Almagor, and the music, I don't think will be rescued for me, is by Yair Rosenblum. Pardon, maybe watch. Which watch? What? Have here in the country 2 weeks. Have immigrant, new. Hebrew to learn. Still not, no. Have much heart. Also I, Ulpan to learn, little time. I class, teacher Yocheved. How much time to learn? Ulpan Akiva. When in the morning? 4 hours. Yet Hebrew language hard, also language confused. Yet it's possible, speaking slowly with he. Also I with she. I with he. Also I with she. I to see you, fast dictionary to buy. Dictionary look, begin from Aleph. What first to see? Ahav, love, loved, loving. Words nice, very. There is a madam. There's a madam? Not at all. There's a gentleman? No one there is. Much hard to get by here, person alone. If person has a friend, life are more pleasant. Agency gave apartment. Key did not give. Say, before give key, must bring groom. Says, one is family, much small. I have stove, large. I have Frigidaire. I have permission on television. By me, a piano, small. There is no auto. I have bicycle. Have how will get by. Yet Hebrew language hard, also language confused. Tomorrow to live not more alone. I with he, also I with she. I with he, also I with she. And I'll leave the Hebrew to those who want to see it by going to read it. Thank you.